Before a man ever chose a specific revolver, he first had to answer a far more important question. Would his sidearm keep him alive when everything went wrong? Picture a lone lawman pushing through the swinging doors of a crowded frontier saloon. The room falls silent for a moment. Card players glance up from their tables. A few hardened cowboys rest their hands a little closer to their holsters. Somewhere in the corner, an outlaw he's been hunting may be waiting. In the Old West, a gunfight could erupt in seconds, and survival often came down to one thing: the weapon at your side. Life on the American frontier was filled with dangers that people in the East rarely experienced. Cattle rustlers preyed on ranchers. Stagecoach robbers targeted travelers carrying cash and valuables. Range wars turned neighbors into enemies, while personal feuds sometimes ended in deadly confrontations. Lawmen, soldiers, settlers, gamblers, and outlaws all faced the same reality. Trouble could appear without warning. That is why the revolver became the defining weapon of the frontier. Unlike earlier single-shot pistols, repeating handguns allowed a shooter to fire multiple rounds before reloading. In a fight measured in seconds, that advantage could mean the difference between walking away or becoming another forgotten grave on the prairie. The revolver placed tremendous firepower into a compact weapon that could be carried every day and drawn at a moment's notice. But not all revolvers earned the same reputation. Some became famous for their rugged reliability. Others gained respect because of their power, accuracy, or sheer popularity among gunfighters and lawmen. A select few became legends, carried by men whose names still echo through Western history. Today, we're counting down the 10 revolvers that inspired the greatest fear and respect across the Wild West. The sidearms trusted by sheriffs, soldiers, outlaws, and some of the most famous gunfighters ever to walk the frontier. And as we begin our journey through these legendary weapons, the first revolver on our list helped set the standard for everything that followed. Before we pull the trigger on today's story, if you're a fan of vintage steel and frontier grit, make sure you're subscribed. Now let's head into the smoke. At number 10 is a revolver that proved toughness could be just as important as firepower: the Remington New Model Army. Born during the chaos of the Civil War, this handgun quickly earned a reputation for being one of the strongest revolvers of its era. While many percussion revolvers relied on open-frame designs, the Remington featured a solid frame that gave shooters added confidence when their lives depended on a reliable weapon. It wasn't flashy, and it didn't always receive the same attention as some of its competitors, but those who carried it often trusted it without hesitation. Imagine a frontier scout riding through rough country hundreds of miles from the nearest gunsmith. Dust filled every moving part, rain-soaked leather holsters. Equipment was constantly exposed to abuse. In that environment, durability mattered far more than appearance. The Remington's rugged construction allowed it to keep functioning when conditions became harsh, helping build a reputation that followed it long after the Civil War ended. As thousands of surplus military weapons flowed westward, the Remington found a second life on the frontier. Settlers carried them for protection, lawmen relied on them to maintain order, and experienced shooters appreciated their accuracy and dependable performance. Some even preferred the Remington over early Colt revolvers because of its robust frame and solid feel in the hand. Of course, firearms technology continued to advance. Cartridge revolvers eventually arrived and offered faster, more convenient reloading. Yet the Remington New Model Army refused to disappear overnight. It remained a practical and deadly sidearm years after many expected it to become obsolete. That ability to endure changing times earned it a lasting place in frontier history. And while the Remington was tough, the next revolver on our list became famous for a very different reason. At number 9 is a revolver that showed the frontier what the future looked like: the Smith & Wesson Model 3. In the Old West, firepower mattered, but there was something else that could be just as important during a deadly encounter: speed. A gunfighter who could reload faster often gained a critical advantage, especially if a confrontation lasted longer than expected. That was where the Smith & Wesson Model 3 separated itself from many of its competitors. Its most revolutionary feature was the top brake design. Instead of loading and unloading cartridges one chamber at a time, the shooter could release a latch, tilt the revolver open, and automatically eject all spent cartridges at once. Fresh rounds could then be inserted quickly, getting the weapon back into action far faster than many rival handguns of the era. Imagine a lawman facing multiple suspects after already firing several shots. With older designs, reloading could be a slow and frustrating process. The Model 3 dramatically reduced that delay, giving its owner precious seconds that could mean the difference between victory and defeat. The revolver quickly earned admirers among soldiers, lawmen, and civilians who appreciated its advanced engineering. Combined with powerful cartridge options, it offered a level of convenience and efficiency that older percussion revolvers simply could not match. For many shooters, carrying a Model 3 felt like stepping into a new generation of firearms technology. Although it never achieved quite the same legendary status in popular culture as some Colt revolvers, those who used it understood its value. The Smith & Wesson Model 3 helped push handgun development forward and proved that innovation could be just as important as raw firepower. And while this revolver represented the future, the next weapon on our list earned its reputation through something far more straightforward: sheer battlefield-proven reliability. At number 8 is a revolver that perfectly captures a truth about the Old West. People rarely threw away a good tool simply because something newer came along. The Colt Navy conversion emerged during a period of major change in firearms technology. For decades, percussion revolvers had served soldiers, settlers, lawmen, and civilians across America. Then metallic cartridges arrived, offering faster loading, greater convenience, and improved reliability. But on the frontier, buying an entirely new handgun was not always practical. Many people simply couldn't afford to replace a trusted weapon that still worked. Instead, older revolvers were adapted to use the new cartridge ammunition. The Colt Navy conversion became one of the most successful examples of this transition. Rather than disappearing into history, an older design was given a second life, allowing owners to enjoy the benefits of newer technology without abandoning a familiar sidearm. Imagine a rancher who had carried the same revolver for years. He knew its balance, understood its handling, and trusted it when trouble appeared. A conversion allowed him to keep that trusted companion while taking advantage of modern ammunition. It was a practical solution in a world where every dollar mattered. The revolver remained a common sight throughout frontier towns, cattle trails, and remote settlements. Its comfortable handling characteristics and proven design ensured that many shooters continued to rely on it even as newer handguns entered the market. In many ways, it symbolized the gradual evolution of the West itself, a place where innovation often arrived step by step rather than overnight. The Colt Navy conversion proved that adapting to change could be just as valuable as embracing something entirely new. And as we'll see next, the next revolver on our list wasn't adapted from an older design. It was built from the ground up to leave a lasting mark on the frontier. At number 7 is a revolver that helped define what carrying a handgun meant in the Old West: the Colt 1851 Navy. Long before metallic cartridges transformed firearms technology, the 1851 Navy had already earned a reputation as one of the finest revolvers a shooter could own. It wasn't the largest or most powerful handgun available, but what it offered was something many experienced users valued even more: balance, accuracy, and control. Imagine a lawman riding between isolated frontier settlements or a traveler crossing miles of open country. A sidearm had to be reliable, comfortable to carry, and capable of delivering accurate shots when trouble appeared. The Colt 1851 Navy excelled in all three areas. Its well-balanced design made it feel natural in the hand, while its manageable recoil allowed shooters to recover quickly and stay on target. These qualities helped the revolver gain enormous popularity among civilians, soldiers, lawmen, and professional gunfighters alike. As the frontier expanded westward, so did the reputation of the 1851 Navy. Word spread from town to town that this was a handgun a person could trust when circumstances turned dangerous. The revolver's elegant appearance also contributed to its appeal. It looked refined, but beneath that polished exterior was a practical fighting weapon that earned respect through performance rather than appearance alone. For many frontier shooters, it became a dependable companion carried day after day through uncertain and often dangerous conditions. More importantly, the Colt 1851 Navy helped establish the image of the armed Westerner that would become legendary in American history. Its influence extended far beyond its own era, shaping the development of future revolvers and setting standards that later designs would follow. And while the 1851 Navy became famous for its balance and handling, the next revolver on our list earned respect through a very different combination of power, simplicity, and frontier practicality. At number 6 is the revolver that many people picture the moment they hear the words Wild West, the Colt Single Action Army. Introduced in 1873, this handgun arrived at exactly the right moment in frontier history. The West was expanding rapidly, new settlements were appearing across vast territories, and thousands of people needed a dependable sidearm they could trust. The Colt Single Action Army answered that demand so effectively that it would become one of the most iconic firearms ever produced. Nicknamed the Peacemaker, the revolver combined simplicity, durability, and power in a package that was perfectly suited for frontier life. Its rugged construction allowed it to withstand dust, rough handling, and constant use. More importantly, it worked when people needed it most. In an era where equipment failures could have deadly consequences, reliability was one of the most valuable qualities a firearm could possess. Imagine a rancher riding miles from the nearest town, a sheriff tracking an outlaw through unforgiving terrain, or a cavalry soldier stationed on a distant frontier post. Each faced different challenges, yet all required the same thing: a sidearm they could depend on without question. The Colt Single Action Army earned that trust across every corner of the frontier. Its popularity spread among lawmen, soldiers, ranchers, settlers, and countless civilians. For many gunfighters, it became the weapon they reached for when everything depended on a single moment and a single shot. That widespread use helped transform the revolver into a symbol of the American West itself. Even after newer handguns appeared, the influence of the Colt Single Action Army never faded. Its design inspired generations of revolvers, while its image became permanently woven into Western history and popular culture. Yet remarkable as the Peacemaker was, the revolvers still ahead on our list earned their reputations through qualities that made them even more feared, respected, or influential across the frontier. At number 5 is a revolver that seemed to follow one simple philosophy: if more power was available, why not use it? Meet the Colt Dragoon, one of the most intimidating handguns ever carried on the American frontier. The Dragoon was not designed to be a lightweight sidearm tucked comfortably into a belt holster. It was created for mounted troops operating in harsh frontier conditions, where stopping power was often considered more important than convenience. The result was a massive revolver that immediately stood out from many of its contemporaries. Large, heavy, and imposing, it looked every bit as powerful as its reputation suggested. Imagine a rider traveling through remote territory where help might be days away. If danger appeared, there would be no quick rescue and no second chances. In those situations, many frontier fighters preferred a weapon capable of delivering tremendous force with every shot. The Colt Dragoon answered that need with powerful charges that made it one of the hardest-hitting revolvers of its era. Of course, that power came at a price. Carrying a Dragoon was not particularly convenient. Its size and weight made it less comfortable than smaller revolvers that would later become popular. Yet many users willingly accepted that trade-off. To them, The reassurance of carrying a powerful handgun outweighed the inconvenience of extra weight on the trail. The revolver's fearsome appearance only added to its reputation. In a world where confrontations could be settled by force, a weapon that looked formidable could command respect before a shot was ever fired. The Colt Dragoon embodied an era when bigger often meant better in the minds of many Western gunmen. And while the Dragoon earned its place through sheer power, the next revolver on our list became famous for combining authority with practicality in a way few firearms ever could. At number 4 is a revolver that proved speed could be every bit as valuable as power. The Smith & Wesson Schofield. Imagine trying to reload a handgun while controlling a restless horse at the same time. One hand grips the reins, the animal is moving beneath you, and a dangerous situation is unfolding fast. Under those conditions, every second matters. That's exactly the challenge the Schofield was designed to address. Building upon the advantages of top-break revolver technology, the Schofield featured a system that allowed the firearm to be opened quickly and spent cartridges ejected in a single motion. Even more importantly for mounted users, the design made reloading far easier with limited use of both hands. For cavalrymen, scouts, and horse-mounted lawmen, that improvement was more than a convenience. It could be a life-saving advantage. As the frontier expanded, many confrontations occurred far from the safety of towns and forts. A rider pursuing outlaws or responding to trouble on open ground couldn't always stop to carefully reload a weapon. The Schofield's fast and efficient system helped keep shooters in the fight, reducing the downtime that older revolvers often required. Its practical design quickly attracted attention, leading to military adoption and growing popularity across the West. Shooters appreciated the combination of speed, reliability, and modern engineering. In many ways, the Schofield represented a direct challenge to the established dominance of Colt revolvers, offering an alternative that many considered superior in certain situations. Although it is often overshadowed today by more famous names, those who carried the Schofield understood its value. It was a forward-thinking firearm that addressed real problems faced by frontier fighters every day. And while the Schofield excelled because of its innovative design, the next revolver on our list became feared for something much simpler: its reputation for delivering devastating power when it mattered most. At number 3 is a revolver so powerful that even today it sounds more like legend than reality: the Colt Walker. To understand the Walker, you have to imagine a frontier that was far rougher and more dangerous than the one most people picture. Vast distances separated settlements, law enforcement was often scarce, and those traveling through remote regions sometimes faced threats with little hope of immediate help. In that environment, many fighters wanted one thing above all else: overwhelming firepower. The Colt Walker was built to deliver exactly that. Developed during a period when frontier warfare and harsh conditions demanded serious stopping power, it pushed the limits of what a handgun could achieve. Its massive frame allowed it to hold an enormous black powder charge, giving it a level of power that few revolvers of its era could match. Imagine drawing a handgun that looked more like a compact carbine than a traditional sidearm. The Walker was huge, heavy, and impossible to ignore. Carrying it was not always convenient, but those who chose it weren't looking for convenience. They wanted a weapon capable of delivering tremendous force when the stakes were at their highest. That incredible power quickly earned the revolver a reputation that spread across the frontier. Stories of its effectiveness helped elevate it from a firearm into something approaching myth. Even today, many historians regard the Colt Walker as one of the most powerful black powder revolvers ever produced. Of course, such power came with compromises. Its sheer size and weight made it less practical than many later handguns. Yet for those who valued raw force above all else, those drawbacks were worth accepting. The Colt Walker represented a frontier mindset that believed bigger and more powerful was often better. But as impressive as it was, the next revolver on our list achieved greatness not through brute force alone, but through a combination of power, reliability, and lasting influence that would help shape the West itself. At number 2 is a revolver that dared to challenge the biggest name in the frontier firearms business, the Remington 1875. When most people think of Wild West revolvers, Colt is usually the first name that comes to mind. But the reality of the frontier was far more competitive. Firearm manufacturers fought fiercely for customers, and few competitors posed a more serious challenge than Remington. Their answer to the cartridge revolver era was the Remington 1875, a handgun built to prove that Colt did not have a monopoly on quality. Drawing upon decades of experience, Remington incorporated lessons learned from its earlier revolvers into a design that emphasized strength and reliability. One of its most recognizable features was its solid frame construction, a characteristic that many shooters believed gave the revolver exceptional durability. On a frontier where weapons were exposed to dust, mud, rough travel, and constant use, toughness was not merely desirable, it was essential. Imagine a lawman spending weeks tracking suspects across rugged territory, or a rancher carrying the same sidearm every day while working isolated land. These people needed a handgun that could withstand abuse and continue functioning when needed most. The Remington 1875 developed a loyal following precisely because many users believed it could do exactly that. Its dependable performance earned respect among experienced frontier shooters, some of whom preferred it over more famous alternatives. While Colt often dominated public attention, the Remington quietly built a reputation among those who valued rugged practicality above marketing or reputation. The existence of the Remington 1875 is an important reminder that the Wild West was not shaped by a single firearm company. Competition drove innovation, and shooters had meaningful choices when selecting a sidearm. Yet despite the respect earned by the Remington 1875, only one revolver remains to claim the top spot. A handgun whose influence, reputation, and historical impact helped define an entire era of frontier history. And finally, at number 1, we arrive at a revolver that demonstrated a simple but terrifying reality of frontier combat. Speed could be deadlier than power. The Colt 1877 Lightning earned its reputation not because it was the biggest revolver on the frontier or the most powerful. Instead, its fame came from something that could decide a gunfight in an instant: the ability to fire rapidly. At a time when many revolvers required the shooter to manually cock the hammer before every shot, the Lightning introduced a double-action mechanism that allowed the weapon to be fired simply by pulling the trigger. That innovation gave skilled users a significant advantage in close-range confrontations. Imagine two men facing each other in a tense encounter where both know violence may erupt at any second. In those critical moments, fractions of a second mattered. A practiced shooter carrying a Colt Lightning could unleash multiple shots with remarkable speed, potentially gaining an advantage before an opponent could fully react. This capability helped the revolver earn favor among experienced gunfighters and frontier professionals who understood the value of rapid fire. In dangerous environments where hesitation could be fatal, the Lightning offered a level of responsiveness that many contemporary revolvers could not match. Yet the revolver was far from perfect. Its sophisticated mechanism was more complex than some competing designs, and that complexity sometimes created mechanical issues. As a result, the Lightning developed a reputation that was both admired and criticized. In the hands of an inexperienced owner, those shortcomings could be frustrating. In the hands of a skilled shooter, however, it could be a formidable weapon. And perhaps that is why the Colt 1877 Lightning deserves the top spot on this list. The history of the Wild West was never defined solely by firearms. Deadliness came from the combination of weapon and wielder. A revolver could provide the opportunity, but it was skill, nerve, and experience that ultimately determined who walked away from a gunfight. From rugged military veterans to powerful hand cannons and lightning-fast double actions, these 10 revolvers earned their place in frontier history. because they helped shape one of the most dangerous and fascinating eras in the American West. The West is full of legends, and we're documenting every single one. Join the ranks by hitting that subscribe button and smash the like if you enjoyed this ride. Thanks for riding along. See you on the next trail.